Hey everyone, Gamerholic here, welcome back to the channel, and we are here once again with the next installment of this series. We've got the Saudi Arabia Jeddah Grand Prix 2022 qualification coming up. Just want to briefly go over the free practice that was done behind the scenes. I wish it hadn't really, because it was quite eventful. So the only really things to point out was that Leclerc had a bad crash in free practice 2, which resulted in a red flag. So I didn't actually get the track acclimatation, I can still not say that word, to full because we lost time on the track. I did manage though to get 100% confidence set up on Ricciardo, so that is very promising. Just a quick recap: in the first race, Lando ended up I think 14th or 15th, but Ricciardo did end up in 8th place, so we got 2 points, or 9th place I think it was. We got a couple of points on the board already, which is a good start, especially for Ricciardo. So he has the 15 by 15 performance bonus. 94 for Lando, which isn't too bad either. He's going to end up with a 14 to 15. Setups are all ready to go. It's just a case of doing the qualification. So I want to be aiming to get the cars out around this time, I think. Because apparently you want to have no traffic. Obviously you don't want any other cars slowing you down. It does make sense really. You want to look for that gap is basically what we're going to try and do here. So we're going to fast forward a little bit and let a few of these cars go out. So I'm sending out Norris first. And Ricciardo's going to go now. So let's go on board with Lando. We're going to do it 2 times the speed. Sainz at the moment is in provisional pole, well, of Q1. Bottas having a little bit of a slow time this time. Excellent result for Bottas last race. 5th, I think he ended up. So far no traffic, which is good for Lando. Needs to get by Aston Martin quick, which he did. So we'll slow it down and see what kind of time he's posting. We're looking for anything better than 1:29. I don't think he's going to make that. Fifth. Wow. Okay. It's a lot slower than what I expected. So on board with Danny, Rick here. 1.5 behind the pack for Lando. We need to improve on, definitely on the next lap we send him out on. I would like to think we're going to get a 1:30 here, but I still don't think we are. We want to be above Bottas. That would be nice. Nice placing for Ricciardo. It's not looking too shabby actually. Once we get the power down. Wow, slower than Norris. How did that happen? Just couldn't get the speed through that last the last sector. So this is looking very disappointing. Yeah, we're struggling here in Jeddah. Okay, so 3 minutes left on the clock in Q1. I thought we were struggling really bad, but there are other cars that are struggling even worse than we are. If we can just get rid of that there. We got Latifi, Stroll, Vettel, Albon and Mick Schumacher all posting +2 from Verstappen. So we could still slip into Q2, but it's not going to be great position. We're going to be struggling for points unless something drastically happens. So we do need to hopefully get a faster lap this time around. So both cars are out. They're on their out lap. I think that's right, yeah. Let's go over here, have a look at the ×2 again. We'll bring it on to Ricciardo first, then we'll switch instantly back to Norris, and hopefully we can get Ricciardo at least up a few places. He is the driver at risk. We're the last of the pack as well, as shown here. So all these are the cars. We should know roughly where we're going to stand. A couple of improvements there, guys. It goes up to 9th. So Noda not improving, Vettel not improving, Stroll not improving, Latifi not improving, Albon not improving. Just slow it down for a second. Mick Schumacher did improve. So faster in 3. Yes, we've got in 14. Norris was really close behind Ricciardo in the sense we couldn't actually switch back to have a look. But we've got through into Q2, 13 and 14. It's not great, but at least we didn't get both drivers in the bottom half. So Leclerc fastest in qualifying 1. Not that that matters too much. So knocked out so far Latifi, Stroll, Albon, Vettel and Schumacher. Just double check that they put the right tyres on. So the second lap was a better lap. So we'll try that again this time round. We'll send them out as soon as everyone else has been out. So there should be 13 cars in front of us. Okay, so I think all the cars have now running out in some way, shape or form. We're going to send out Ricciardo as soon as these cars get a little bit away from the finishing line. Leclerc's coming out, so let's send Ricciardo out first. Is he going to come out okay? As long as he comes out in front of Verstappen, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. He's only on outlap anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. As soon as Alonso gets round this corner here, we'll send out Norris as well. So everyone's been round. We're looking to beat Joe. So far, so good. I don't know what these timings are against, though. Is it against Sainz or is it against his own personal record so far? I don't really get that part. Can get confusing sometimes. He's posted a speed that gets him in 12. That's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good either. I was hoping we could get at least one into Q3. Norris. Let's go and have a look. It's being his last time. I think it's his last time, or the fastest lap I've ever posted. So Norris goes even worse. Wow. Dead last. So we're getting back in the garage and we'll try and advance a little bit further. So hopefully get a quick turnaround here. Because cars are already going out. Going to send Norris out first. Then Ricciardo this time. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Have we got all the cars out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So Norris can go first. And then Ricciardo. Let's fast forward the flying lap. So here we go. We're on board with Norris this time. Let's see if we can post a quicker time. Driver at risk is Zhao. Or Zhou. Sector 1 is faster. Slower for Ricciardo. Let's slow it down a little bit while we talk about how the results are going on so far. Tsunoda not improving, has dropped in to the knockout zone. 12th there. Joe hasn't improved either. Magnussen hasn't improved. So we're looking for quite a lot of improvement here in time. We're looking 7/10 to get into the top 10. He is doing a faster time, but is it going to be enough? That is the question. No, it is not. Quick switch to Ricciardo. 14th for Norris then. I think by the time this has gone down, it's going to be probably Norris at 15. And Ricciardo didn't even post a faster time. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. So it's going to be a tough race in Jeddah for Team McLaren. We are 14th and 15th on the grid. Magnussen's going to be 13th. Tsunoda's going to be 12th. And Zhou is going to be in 11th. Hopefully it should tell us where the rest of them are going to be, because we don't actually get to see Q3. I would like that to be a new feature in the new game. I presume they have the license, I've so heard, for a couple of years, if not 3 or 4, or maybe even 5. Something I'd like to see in the new version, if there is one going to come out in 23, is the ability to spectate the rest of the races for content reasons. I mean, you could obviously skip it if you're just playing the game. You don't really want to see that. Maybe you want to get immersed into the full race weekend. You might want to play it that way, but definitely from a content reason, it'd be nice if we could have a spectator view, so that we could see Q3 happen if you haven't made it in, or Q2 even if you're with a really bad team, and then you could obviously just commentate over it that way, and that'd be pretty cool. It's just something hopefully they'll bring forward in the new version. Okay, so that's it all finished. We can go and look at results, and hopefully that way we can find out where the grid points are going to be. So it's Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Russell, Bottas, Alonso and Gasly, and Ocon is the top 10 for this race. That is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you come back to see the actual full race for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. I don't think we're going to do too well, but fingers crossed we can maybe sneak in a point or two. Thanks all for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the season. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll be back very soon with the next episode. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day, and take care.